Shalom, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai. We give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone that taught us his word, peace and salutations, the brothers pushing this truth, across the planet Earth. Shema, Yasha'Allah, Yahweh, Allah, Nawah, Yahweh, Achad, Kwam, Yasha'Allah, man. But I just wanted to get into this Ukrainian leader and the sit down that he had with President Trump, because he basically prophesied, man. He talked about the downfall, how America can get touched, and he also went into Ezekiel 38 about how Russia's going to put them hooks in their jaws, man. The Lord's going to put jaws and the hooks in their mouth and turn them back to that USSR. He broke all that down, man, in the speech. So the words of this book are true, man. They're true. None of these shall fail. Not one of these prophecies shall fail, man. But yeah, I just wanted to just go over key points of this interview. It got real heated, and just like what the bishops said today, the Most High is making a mockery, out of this place. We never seen, heads of state arguing like this. It's just a big old shit show now, man. It's entertainment. The Most High is making a mockery out of this place, man. That's just more evidence that this place is going down, that America's, on its way out of here. But just wanted to get into this video real quick. Just a couple of little key points, that was spoken about.
Really recognize that we are defending life, and they have real life, and our people are dying. That's why they helped us. And also, it's about the need. Yes, between, like the president said, you have big, nice ocean. Yes, between us. But if we will not stay, Russia will go further to Baltics and to Poland, by the way. But first to the Baltics. It's understandable for them because they've been in the USSR. They've been one of the republics of the USSR, and Putin wants to bring them back to his empire. It's a fact. And when
see, that's straight out the scripture, man. That's prophecy, man. It's Ezekiel 38:3. And say, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Yeah, Gog and Magog, that's the land of Russia today, And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Yeah, they're trying to go back into that old, USSR, just like what Zelensky just mentioned right here. He's trying to bring them back, to that old, Red Army, that Soviet Union. First it was like he invaded Crimea. It was back in like 2014, 2015, which they're about to talk about. And now they're invading, Ukraine. And I'll put thee forth and all thy army, horses, and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of army, even a great company with bucklers, shields, all of them handling swords. Yeah, that war that they're in right now. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, his bands, House of Turgamar, the North Quarters, and all his bands, many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou, and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So there's going to come a time when, Russia is going to be a guard unto those Middle Eastern nations, man, like Iran, Jordan was talking about how they're about to go to war with Israel. So it's all building, all these prophecies are coming to pass, man. So we ain't got, 1,000 years, like all these other camps are talking about. Lord is right here, man. How do we know? Through these prophecies, man. We just heard him say it.
they have real life, and our people are dying. That's why they helped us. And also, it's about the need. Yes, between, like the president said, you have big, nice ocean. Yes, between us. But if we will not stay, Russia will go further to Baltics and to Poland, by the way. But first to the Baltics. It's understandable for them because they've been in the USSR. They've been one of the republics of the USSR, and Putin wants to bring them back to his empire. It's a fact. And when
It's a fact, man. So the scriptures don't lie, man. It says, I'll turn thee back. He wants to go back and put hooks into their jaws. So, man, these prophecies are playing out right now, man. The Lord is on his way. But I just want to skip it to another part. You know, right before the whole blow up happened. That's a lot. But yeah, right before the blow up, man. But yeah, he said, you know, he's putting them hooks, man.
That so much. We got a lot. We have more than anybody in the world by far. So no, we're not talking about it too much, but a little bit. I think it affects also, but for the most part, no.
And sir, is there any agreement from Ukraine to purchase U.S. LNG as part of the deal, or is
No.
that
Went well. I think we're going to focus on CNN on survival, not asking me these ridiculous questions. Focus on surviving.
So yeah, man, Trump, he's the guy, man, to bring in this new world order, man. This guy doesn't care. He doesn't give a f, man. He you know, he's that guy to really stir up these nations, you know.
CNN's got such low ratings. I don't think they're going to survive. Let's go.
One more. This is already, I already mentioned Poland. Poland was under Russian control for decades after the second.
Aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world, and I want to get this thing over with. You see, the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I can be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough, but you're never going to get a deal that way. So that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that's that pride. You know, that's that pride coming through right here, man. But you know, the scripture say the pride of thy heart have deceived them, man. You talking about he's tough, America's tough? Nah, man, America's about to get burned with fire, man.
One more question.
Hey, I want to respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Here we go, right here, man.
he occupied it, our parts, big parts of Ukraine, parts of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014.
And occupy mean, you know, he invaded, you know.
So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact line?
2015.
2014.
2014 and 2015.
2014?
Yeah. So
I was not here.
yeah, but,
That's exactly
but
right.
yes, but during 2014 till 2022, yeah, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are
Mr.
not
President, Mr.
strong-
President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for
Have you
trying to
ever
bring an
been-
end to this
Have you
conflict.
ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems?
What?
Bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's
I will
respectful
answer.
to come to the Oval Office
I
of the
will
United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your
A
country?
lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God,
There it goes right here. You know, another you prophesying again. You will feel it in the future, man. That JD Vance, he's proud as hell too, man.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless. You will not
you
have a
gotta-
war.
Don't tell us what we're gonna feel.
So that shook up Trump, man. Talk about they about to feel the future. But hey,
We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're gonna feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
he's doing.
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're gonna feel.
You
We're
will.
gonna feel
hey, the Lord already said it. You know, the Lord said, you know, America's gonna feel it. He's gonna feel the missiles, but but this is just more, you know, prophecy, man. We in that time right now, man. This is Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. No one of what? These prophecies, man. The hooks in thy jaw, you know. And also ultimately those nuclear missiles in time of Jacob's trouble. Ultimately, you know, the hour of temptation when that chip is going to get pushed. So ain't going to be no 1,000 years, man. We're right there. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. You can't compare this book to any other book. You know, Keeper Negas, you can't compare it. You know, Egyptian Book of the Dead. You can't compare it to the book of Islam. I forgot the name of it. The Islamic book. All these other books out here, all these other doctrines, you can't compare it. Why? Because they don't have the prophecy. Now, one of these books prophesied about, you know, Russia, you know, trying to bring back that old Soviet Union, man, and invading. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and the spirit it hath gathered them. Yeah, man. Seek ye out the book of the Lord. What? You know, the scriptures, man. None shall want her mate. But ultimately, you know what Trump is fearing, what really shook him up was when he said, hey, you know, America can get touched. You got this big ocean separating you, but eventually America's going to get touched. And America is going to get touched, man. Virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Because America's never been invaded. America's never been, but it will be, man. It's Revelation 17:15. He saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, wherein the horse sitteth, are peoples, multitudes, and nations and tongues. Yeah, where the horse sitteth, man. Talking about America, man. Where the horse sitteth, as it's America, you know, that melting pot. Peoples, multitudes, nations, you know, all occupy, all right here in America. The 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, ye shall hate the whore, man. 10 horns, I'm about the EU, NATO. Ye shall hate the whore. We're seeing with Trump, man. You know, this guy was talking about how Putin, you know, invaded his land, killed women, men, women, children, and all that. And they're basically siding with Putin, man. So they're going to have, those NATO nations are going to feel some type of way about that. And with all the other stuff that Trump is doing, all the stuff that he's planning on doing that he hasn't done yet. You know, turning the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf of America, trying to occupy Greenland. Now he's talking about, you know, siding with Putin and all that, siding with Israel. Yeah, they want to turn the Gaza Strip into what do you call it? To turn it into an oasis. You know, he's stirring up the pot right now, man. So eventually, These shall hate the whore. They're gonna hate America, man. The NATO, EU nations are eventually gonna hate America, and they're gonna touch America. But Trump ain't trying to hear that right now, man, because he's proud. He's proud. And shall make her desolate and naked, shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's America getting touched by the missiles, man. Just like what Zelensky said, man. You're separated by a big ocean, but that's not gonna stop America from getting touched.
God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem.
And attack the administration that is trying to.
The beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless you.
You'll feel it in the future, man. Feel what? Feel the missiles, man. Feel burn her with fire. That's the scriptures say, man. You shall hate the whore. So those NATO nations, those EU nations, they're gonna turn their back on America, man. Ye shall hate the whore. Last scripture, Sirach 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies, man. So that's what we're supposed to be occupied in, man. These prophecies, and looking out, and giving the people warning, giving our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and giving them warning from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that, hey, this place is about to get burned, man. It shall burn her with fire. America's about to feel it, just like what Zelensky said. America's about to feel it. And we have to be occupied in these prophecies. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video on that, on this, this circus that took place in the White House. But Zelensky said, he prophesied, man. He said some wise things, man. He broke down how Putin is trying to bring back the USSR, which is scriptural, and you talked about how America, is gonna feel it, separated by a big ocean, but eventually America's gonna feel it. Trump didn't want to hear it, man, but they're gonna have to hear it. With that, shalom.